Welcome everyone to Jen's Joyful Kitchen today. I'm Jen. I'm a director with Pampered Chef and I'm also a registered dietitian, and I love to help you with fast and easy meals so you can get your family around the table. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips, some tools, and some tasty recipes, spinach carbonara pizza that you can make for your family in less than 25 minutes. So this is going to allow you to cook with more joy and not think of it as a chore, and then live with more balance. I'm going to give you a little tip with what you can make along with this to have this as your family's next meal. So today is all about spinach carbonara pizza. And I don't know about you, but we like pizza in our house, and we probably have it once a week. And I try to vary the flavors, so it's not just your standard pepperoni or cheese or whatever it might be. In fact, we tend to even migrate a little bit more towards the veggie side of pizza, just because we tend to like that a little bit more. And not that you can't have meat, because you want to definitely, you can add some of that in there too occasionally. But having some vegetables in there can really boost, obviously, the nutrients in there, but also adds a little extra flavor, a little extra color, and kind of makes things a little bit different. So spinach carbonara pizza comes from my website and also on pamperedchef.com. So go to jenhaugen.com. My latest blog post includes the spring menu plan for busy moms. One of these recipes is spinach carbonara pizza. Last week I did ham and cheese brunch squares, so you saw that on a video, and that is fantastic. This is fantastic, so we're going to be making this one today. And be sure to share this video. If you know a friend that's also got a busy life and needs some help in the kitchen, definitely share this video with them. Just tag them as you share it as well. And then for any of the tools that you see today, if you're interested in learning more about them, just go to pamperedchef.com/pws/jenhaugen, and I'll be sharing that link in the comments as well. So today is spinach carbonara pizza. I've got the crust pre-baking in the oven. I'll bring it out in about 2 minutes, and I'll tell you about what I did with that. While that's finishing, I'm going to share with you the first step, though, or the second step, really, after you're getting that going, is actually cooking up some spinach. So this is our classic batter bowl. It holds 8 cups of whatever you want it to hold. So I've got 8 cups of spinach in here. Do you think you could put 8 cups of spinach on your pizza and have your family say, delicious? Yes, you can, and I'm going to show you how. So this is 8 cups of spinach. I've got the cover on it, but I'm just going to pop this cover off really quick because I want to add a little garlic to the spinach, and then we're going to cook this up in a really fast way. So we're going to use our garlic press. Now, if you are using garlic from a jar, having fresh garlic is completely different because it saves you some money when you buy a bulb of garlic. Now, this is a clove of garlic, but when you buy a bulb of garlic, it looks literally like a bulb that you'd plant in the ground. That is full of cloves, and every clove is yet great for another meal. So you can use this to flavor up your meals, and also the bulb is usually only 50 cents, so you can also save money that way too. And the great thing about the garlic press, this is amazing, guys. So the garlic press, the clove of garlic, I didn't take the skin off. I'm not touching the garlic really at all other than on the outside skin, so I'm not getting my hands smelly. I popped it in here, and then I'm going to use my little Barbie hairbrush cleaning tool, and I'm going to simply just press it right into my spinach. So if you saw, you just squeeze it together, and then I use my little tool to scrape off that garlic. And again, it takes care of it for you. So I'm just going to pop the skin out because we're going to do 2 garlic cloves, and that will add some extra flavor because we got 8 cups of spinach, so that's a lot of spinach, right? So we're going to squeeze that out again and scrape it off. And the other great thing about the garlic press is that it's dishwasher safe, so you can pop it right in the dishwasher. And should you get any garlic on your hands, or maybe you have some onion smell on your hands, use this metal to take it away, and it will take it away. Just rub your hands on it for a few seconds. No garlic. Okay, so got that in here. You can see that garlic is sitting right on top. I've got the 8 cups of spinach in here. I'm going to pop the lid on, and I'm just going to throw this in the microwave. We want the spinach to wilt down, so that's what's going to help us with that. We're going to throw it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to grab out my crust for our pizza so you can see how that's going. It's pre-baked. Grab my mitts here. Oh yes, this looks fantastic. So last week I used the ham and cheese brunch squares in the large bar pan. That's what I've got here again. This is made from stone. It's super even heating and also super easy to clean because you simply just take it once it's cool and you run it under hot water and you use a little brown scraper that comes with it and you scrape off everything that you have on there. You don't need soap. You don't need anything else. You just scrape it off. So you got that. So what I did to get this pre-baked, it's going to be a little hot for me, but I just took a can of refrigerated pizza dough. And when it comes out of the can, it literally is just like a small square. But you can actually make this bigger with our baker's roller, where you just roll it. And that's what I love about the baker's roller, because it gets right into the pan. You're rolling it out. Before I put that pizza crust in there, I did spray it with a little bit of oil on the stone. And this is using the kitchen spritzer with just some oil. And you pump it to get the air, so the aerosol is there, and you spray it over the top. Super easy. That's what I love about these tools. They make cooking more fun, more easy, and less time to take it, or to cook it. All right, so we've got this. While we're cooking up our spinach, I've got to work fast. See, this is a fast meal, 25 minutes. I'm going to use one of my Easyread measuring cups, and this is the 2-cup one. And we're going to pour in some Alfredo sauce. So you just grab some sauce out of whatever your favorite brand is. You need 1 cup. Had to look at that. Couldn't remember. 1 cup? 2 cups? 1 cup. And it's okay to use this. You don't have to worry about, it's a jar. It's just like marinara sauce. You're just saving yourself a step. If it gets your family to the table to have more family meals, definitely worth it, right? So we've got this in here. We're going to do a little extra black pepper just to add a little extra punch there. And then you can either saute up some bacon and cut it apart, or I've been trying these new real bacon bits, and a whole jar is equal to 7 bacon strips already pre-cut and pre-cooked for you. And it's 40% less fat than your regular bacon. So you need about 6 strips of bacon for this recipe. Each jar is 7, so I'm going to use about half of it first to put in my, got my little freshening packet that I don't want to have go into my food here. So you're just going to add about 3 strips of bacon. This is going to make it really flavorful. We're going to stir that up, and this is what becomes our pizza sauce. So I'm going to show you this. Now, again, you could totally just cook up that bacon in a saute pan, use your food chopper to chop it all up, or use your kitchen shears to chop it all up. Either way, let me show you. Look at that. Yes, no red sauce. No red sauce this one, but I always use a lot of red sauce. All right, so we've got our sauce. I'm going to spread that out onto our pizza crust. And we've got the bacon, just the black pepper, and the Alfredo sauce here. So I want to make sure I get every last bit out of that container. And I'm just going to spread this across. And this is a great recipe. So we're using spinach, as our vegetable that is going to be adding some extra nutrient punch to this. But you could add other vegetables if you wanted to. You could add tomatoes. You could add mushrooms. You could do sauteed zucchini. You could do whatever you wanted to do. Let me grab our spinach right out. Okay, so this is the amazing part. You saw how full that container was. And dun, da, da, da. Look at it. It is. And you carefully want to remove the lid because it will have some steam build up and you don't want to burn yourself. But look at that. Woo! You can see the steam coming off, and I can definitely smell the garlic. It is really got some great flavor there. So what we're going to do, and look at how much it wilted, and that's exactly what we want it to have do. We are going to kind of squeeze out a little bit as much as we can of the liquid. So you can see a little bit of the liquid coming out there. But I mean, you don't need to spend a lot of time on this. I like to just kind of dab it a little bit with paper towel, and then we're simply going to spread this across our pizza. So we've got our garlic, we've got our spinach, and because it cooked with the garlic, the flavor of the garlic is also around the spinach leaves, wherever they are on the pizza. Oh my goodness. So this is just so hard to believe sometimes when you have that 8 cups of spinach and now it's down to like less than 1. So pretty cool, I think, how you can still get all of those benefits in less volume, right? Okay, so what do we have left? Not very much. We're gonna just top it with some cheese. I've got mozzarella, 2 cups of mozzarella, and now you could do a little cheese underneath the spinach if you wanted to, and you could also just do it how I'm doing it, where you're doing the cheese on top. So we've got some mozzarella cheese, which is 8 ounces of cheese. I just pre-grated this up because I do love grating my own cheese. It saves me a little bit of money, and also doesn't take that long because I use my grater for that. Then we're going to add just a little bit more bacon. What do you think? A little bit more bacon? We do need 6 strips. We did about 3 already, so I'm just going to put a little bit more here on top. And I could do pretty heavy, but I'm just going to do a little bit, basically for a little color, a little extra flavor. And this already looks scrumptious, I have to say. I'm going to have this for lunch today. And then you are going to just add a little bit of Parmesan. So some grated Parmesan over the top of that bacon is just kind of a nice final bite in your mouth, because Parmesan is one of those cheeses that actually has that sense of umami when you eat it. So it gives you kind of that 6th sense. And then a little bit of black pepper. I know we added some, but just a little bit more over the top. So I'm going to show this to you so you can see what it looks like. Got to put on my mitts because the pan is still very warm. That's what's great about stoneware. It stays hot for a long time. Let me see. Check this out. Doesn't that look delicious? So good. I'm going to pop this in the oven. It literally will bake for about 7 to 9 more minutes. And our meal will be ready. And I'll be eating some spinach carbonara pizza. I hope you will be too. I will be posting links to my blog post that has the recipe, links to purchasing any of the tools that you would like, and also share the video with any of your friends that you think might enjoy this recipe. So what I would do once this comes out of the oven for serving for my family, I would simply, while that's baking for 7 to 9 minutes, mix up a quick salad. So one of my favorite greens, again, is spinach. So you could use like spinach, or you could use dark romaine, you could use kale, you could do a mixture. You could do a chopped salad that includes all of those things and just chop it right up with another one of my favorite tools called the salad chopper. And you put all of the greens in the bowl, for example, and you just chop it all up. So I like that. That's going to allow you to get more vegetables. So yes, we have 8 cups of spinach on our pizza, but it shrunk, and you want to make sure everyone gets a good source of vegetables. So having that dark green salad is essential, kind of on a daily basis. And then you could add some toppings to that. I like to add fruit to my salads. So whether that's strawberries or apples, you could do some oranges, whatever you have on hand, really. And then also some dried fruit. I like to do that too. Some nuts. And then you can top it with your favorite dressing. So you got your salad all mixed up. The only other thing left is, what about fruit, right? I know we have a little fruit on the salad, but fruit, I like to mix up a quick smoothie. So 4 ingredient smoothies in our house are the frozen fruit, the ripe bananas, the yogurt, and then the fruit juice smoothies that you can purchase. For example, this isn't one example, but Bolthouse Farms strawberry banana. So I use that as our liquid because it just offers a little bit extra flavor and richness, but not making it overly sweet. And it seems like you purchased it from somewhere, but you made it yourself in about 1 minute, whether you use your blender or an immersion blender into the cup. I didn't set my timer again. Always do that. I never remember to set the timer. Okay, so I'm going to keep my eye on that pizza. So yes, spinach salad, smoothie, you've got your meal with your pizza, and it's going to be fabulous. So let me just take you through these tools one last time so you can remember what I use to help get this done fast. To stretch out that pizza crust, I use my baker's roller. It gets right inside pans because of the size. It's got two edges to it, and it also comes with this little tool if you need to prick any of your crusts so that you can make sure that they don't blow up kind of like a balloon. This is dishwasher safe, so you can check that out. Also, my kitchen spritzer, you can put your own oil in here, even if it's flavored. You simply just pump it and spray it. So how easy is that? And then, what else I used? I used our classic batter bowl for our spinach. Holds up to 8 cups, has a nice little pour spout, it's all glass, has a nice handle too. You can even bake in this bowl. You can throw it in the oven if you want to bake a cake. I've done that before with my daughter, and this was when she was littler, just using that as the base for making like a Barbie cake essentially. So that became kind of the gown portion on the bottom, and then you wrap the Barbie in saran wrap kind of from the waist down, and then you pop her right into the top of the cake. It's actually really cool. Might sound kind of weird, but it is actually really cool. And then the other great thing that I use are these Easyread measuring cups. So what I love about these is that they all nest together. And I have a 3 cup, a 2 cup, and a 1 cup. You can even put these in the microwave to melt some butter, melt some chocolate, whatever you need to do. And what is great is that, let's say you saw me measure the Alfredo sauce, but let's say you need 2 cups of water. Instead of trying to get down here and see if it's actually the right amount, you just set it down and you can look directly right at this level. So I don't know if you can see those hash marks in there for measuring. Maybe you can, but that's why I love these. So I use them all the time, and they're dishwasher safe too. Let me check on our pizza really quick to see if it's getting close. Oh man, it is looking really good. And I didn't tell you this, but I do have the oven at 450. And again, I pre-baked the crust for about 8 minutes, and then I'm finishing it off for another essentially 8 minutes. And basically, this is a 25-minute meal. This is faster than what it takes to go into the freezer, heat up the oven, throw in a frozen pizza. Now, not to say that we don't do that sometimes, but pizza night is kind of a fun night to explore some new flavors and try some new pizzas and make it fun. And a lot of these tools that I used also make it fun for your family to join you in the kitchen and help you cook with more joy. So I'm going to post a picture of this pizza when it's done out of the oven. I'm going to post some more links in the comments so you can check things out. But please share this video. Visit my website, jenhaugen.com. You can also check out the recipe there. Check out the tools as well. I hope you have an enjoyable day. Hope you cook with joy today and you live with balance today. And stay tuned for next week. We'll be coming back to you with Jen's Joyful Kitchen, and we'll be featuring another recipe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.